Brother Kashakwala coming back at you with another swift lesson, giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Achakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone to rule and teach well. Peace or salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. So on the screen, you see a Defcon level warning system. This is a good website. I might put the website in the description box below. Me being former military, we dealt with Defcon levels, and I was in quote unquote security forces, which is like a cop in the Air Force sector. And whenever the Defcon would go up, that would depend on what equipment we brought to post. On a regular Defcon 1 or whatever, where it's not really much of a threat, we'll just have like a little sidearm, 9mm pistol. But when the level started going up, we would bring a pistol. We would come in full body armor. We'll have our M4s handed to us. We'll come with more firepower, more people on the post, things of that nature. And at the moment, this is the DEFCON level of the entire world, which is the DEFCON level 3. And I have the definitions of the DEFCON levels here in this website here, which I'm gonna put in the description box below. And I'm gonna link these up with some scriptures to show you the state of the world according to the prophecies at this moment. So this is the world DEFCON level 3. All right. So let's go to Africa. Africa's at a DEFCON 3. Middle East is a 3. Europe is a 3. Asia is a 4. All right. And United States is a 4. Okay. So let's go to the levels. So mainly it's level 3 and 4. Asia and US are in the 4, but all together in a whole, it's a level 3. So going down to the chart, it goes from 5 to 1. The 1 being the worst. Okay. 1 being the worst. So DEFCON 5, fade out, normal readiness, lowest state of readiness, meaning it's not much of a threat going on. DEFCON 4, above normal readiness, increased intelligence, watch, and strengthening security measures. So that's the DEFCON level that America and Asia is at right now. Okay. But what the world is as a whole right now is a DEFCON 3. So Air Force ready to mobilize in 15 minutes. It's called Roundhouse. All right. The description of it is increase in force readiness above that required for normal readiness. So the world is on edge right now. DEFCON 2, fast pace, armed forces ready to deploy and engage in less than 6 hours. Next step to nuclear war. DEFCON 1, cocked pistol. Maximum readiness, immediate response, nuclear war is imminent or has already started. So the world is right here, right now. Oops, lock you. In DEFCON level 3, which is going to go up to a 2. 100% because according to prophecies. Now, with all this being said, the nations are being gathered together. Okay? So this is Zechariah chapter 14 and 1. It says, behold, the day of the Lord cometh, and thy spoil shall be divided in the midst of thee. For I will gather the nations against Jerusalem to battle. Now, this, in a sense, this is a manifold prophecy because this, in a sense, already happened. Okay? So for I will gather all the nations against Jerusalem to battle, and the city shall be taken, and the houses rifled, and the women ravished. And half the city shall go forth into captivity, and the residue of the people shall be cut off from the city. This has happened. Going into the Babylonian Empire, the Chaldeans, when they came in 605 BC, and that was the first burning of the temple. The next one, you're going into 70. Well, no, let's go into the next one. During the time of Maccabees, the temple wasn't necessarily burned down, but it was definitely defiled, and the heathen did come in and do that to the city. And then the third one, 70 AD. All this is going according to, you can go to Psalm 79 chapter and read about the prophecies. Well, Revelation, the 12th chapter. The city was cut off. The city was rifled. The city was ravished. Okay, the Israelites were ultimately, taken down. But let's go to verse 3. Um, and that's still the gathering of all the nations. Okay, let's go to verse 3. Then shall the Lord go forth and fight against those nations as when he fought in the day of battle. Salakia, as he fought in the day of battle. So now the Lord did do that for us. When you read the Samuels, the Chronicles, the Kings, and things of that nature, he did fight for us in those times. Well, guess what? We're coming back to those times when all the nations are gathered together, and the Lord's going to come again to fight against those nations. So let's go to Joel and bring this all together. This is Joel chapter 3 and 1. For behold, in those days, and all this is going to happen, all right? Or it's in the process of happening right before our eyes right now. For behold, in those days, in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I also will gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, which Jehoshaphat is Yehoshaphat in the Hebrew, means valley of decision. This is where the Lord is going to make the decision in that particular place, which is over there in the Middle East. That's where all the nations are gathering together. You can see it over there in Ukraine, Iran, Afghanistan, Iraq. America's over there. The British is over there. Russia's coming into play. Asia's coming into play. Iran's coming into play. All these countries of the 18 nations are coming into the middle to be judged all at once by Yahushua. It says, and I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel. And then this is a precept to Zechariah, the 3rd verse, 14 and 3. It says, then shall the Lord go forth and fight against those nations, and as when he fought in the day of battle. Yes, he's going to fight against those. That's the pleading, okay? It's like, look, you did this to my people, did this, that, and the third. We about to box, playboy, and you about to lose this fight. All right? It says, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. So you see there, another reason why the world is at a Defcon level 3, okay, is at a Defcon level 3, is because it's raised alerts, but ultimately because they know there's going to be a power and a force that's going to come against them and fight. All right, we heard it from Ronald Reagan when he was speaking. All right, it's the same thing that's going to happen now. Esau knows the Bible. He knows what's going to happen. That's why he's trying to do everything in his power to stop it, even though that's according to prophecy that he would do. So this is a quick lesson. I just wanted to come with an update with current prophecy, the current events, and the state of the world that matter. And the state of the world is at a DEFCON 3, which means an increase in force readiness above that required for normal readiness. Look, it says Air Force is ready to mobilize in 15 minutes. These countries are on edge. You can see the South China Sea going crazy right now with military movement and things of that nature. So things are amping up. Russia is not budging with Ukraine right now against Ukraine, NATO, and the United States. Things are getting real testy right now. You can cut the tension with a butter knife. So, Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Chakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders. And like always, repent, for Yahweh Shai is on his way back, and he's coming sooner than what we believe. Shalom.